Thanks to Omaze for sponsoring this video. Visit omaze.com/AndySlyPlaid. Tesla is undeniably one of the most exciting companies of the 21st century. They have a loyal, sometimes over-the-top fan base, a quirky yet visionary CEO, and they just released the quickest production car ever and announced a future humanoid robot. They are changing the world, but in order to do so, they must be very forward-thinking, and their biggest advantage could be their largest obstacle. Now, as a Tesla owner for over 3 years, I can't help but think of all the delays Tesla has experienced over the last decade and the future delays that could affect how Tesla will succeed or fail going forward. If you've been in the Tesla community for a while, you may have heard the phrase Elon Time. In fact, there's an entire website dedicated to it. Elon Time simply refers to the optimistic timeline projections from Elon Musk regarding certain new Tesla releases or features. And using this website's calculator, we can assume that if Elon says something will be here in 2 months, it's realistically more like 6 months. Now, Tesla is an interesting company because it doesn't have a public relations department. Elon's tweets are basically Tesla's PR, so when he tweets something, many people take it seriously and hold him to it. To give you an example of how crazy that is, here are some of Elon's past tweets. Tesla stock price is too high, in my opinion, and don't worry, situation is under control. Which is a fire pun, to be honest, but you get the idea. These funny jokes come alongside real updates about real features that Tesla fans and owners rely on. Here's a brief history of the biggest delays and missed projections over the last few years. April 2016, Tesla blames its own hubris for Model X delays due to a part shortage that the company said lasted much longer than initially expected. The Model X featured falcon wing doors and was the most complex assembly of any Tesla vehicle to date, and Tesla promised that they had learned from their Model X mistakes when they were planning Model 3 production. October 2016. During a press call, Elon said a Tesla vehicle will be able to drive in fully autonomous mode from Los Angeles to New York City by the end of 2017. He said, "I feel pretty good about this goal. We'll be able to do a demonstration guide of full autonomy all the way from LA to New York and then have the car go park itself." Tesla also said all its cars from then on will have hardware capable of full self-driving, also known as Hardware 2.5 at the time. January 2017, quite possibly when Elon Time was officially born, Elon was asked when the full self-driving features will noticeably depart from enhanced autopilot features, and he replied, 3 months maybe, 6 months definitely. That meant Elon was expecting Tesla's FSD capabilities to be quite the distinguishable upgrade from what EAP was at the time, which was mainly auto steer, auto lane change, traffic-aware cruise control, summon, auto park, and navigate on autopilot, which is basically what FSD still is today. Now, November 2017, Tesla announces the semi-truck and the new second-generation Roadster to give a smackdown to all gas cars, and the Roadster was set to be released in 2020, and to reserve a Founder Series Roadster, it required an initial $5,000 credit card payment, plus another $245,000 wire transfer payment within 10 days after that. Yes, there are some people who paid $250,000 nearly 4 years ago and still haven't gotten their car. September 2018, nearly a year after the deadline of Elon's original estimate of a fully autonomous cross-country drive, he updates his prediction of the cross-country drive to probably happen with the release of Tesla software version 10 alpha build. Now, Tesla version 10 didn't end up releasing to the public for another year after this, and the autonomous cross-country drive still has not happened. In February 2019, during a podcast interview with the money management firm ARK Invest, Elon said, "I think we will be feature complete on full self-driving this year, meaning the car will be able to find you in a parking lot, pick you up, take you all the way to your destination without an intervention this year. I am certain of that. That is not a question mark." Interesting. And before we continue, today's sponsor, Omaze, gives away one-of-a-kind prizes while donating money to charity, and what better prize than a brand new Tesla Model S Plaid. With nearly 400 miles of range and over 1,000 horsepower, it can go 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Now, this one sports a pearl white exterior plus a black interior with wood trim, along with a 17-inch touchscreen display, all-new yoke steering, 21-inch wheels, panoramic glass roof, new rear display, and active noise canceling. For this giveaway, Omaze teamed up with Reverb, who partners with musicians, festivals, and venues to green their concerts while engaging fans to take environmental action. Now, their work includes elimination of over 3 million plastic water bottles at concerts, supporting 2,000 family farmers, elevating the work of 4,000 local and national nonprofits, and eliminating over 180,000 tons of CO2 through their Music Climate Revolution campaign. Now, to potentially win a brand new Tesla Model S Plaid and support a great cause, go to omaze.com/AndySlyPlaid. April 2019, Tesla realizes the previous hardware 2.5 needs to be upgraded in order to be capable of full self-driving and starts putting the next version of the FSD computer, also known as Hardware 3, in all their vehicles. Now, around that same time, Tesla also holds their Autonomy Investor Day, where Elon Musk claimed Tesla should have robotaxis on the roads in 2020, saying, "I feel very confident predicting autonomous robotaxis for Tesla next year. They won't be in all jurisdictions because we won't have regulatory approval everywhere, but I am confident we will have at least regulatory approval somewhere, literally next year." Now, August 2019, Elon tweets that all buyers of the full self-driving add-on would be given priority early access to future software updates. And later in October 2019, Elon said on the company's earnings call that Tesla's full self-driving mode in a feature-complete release could arrive as early as the end of 2019, saying, "While it's going to be tight, it still does appear there will be at least a limited early access release of a feature-complete self-driving feature this year." He added that it's not for sure, but that it appears to be on track. November 2019, Tesla unveils the Cybertruck, its first ever pickup truck that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie, and with a surprisingly affordable price tag. Initial production and first deliveries were expected to happen in late 2021. Now, let's take a second to realize not too long after the Cybertruck unveiling, the entire world was hit with a pandemic which affected every single business, so it's no surprise that 2020 was full of delays and postponements, not just for Tesla. And 2021 may be just as bad because businesses all over the globe have suffered from chip shortages and part shortages, but it wasn't all gloom and doom for Tesla. They were able to launch the Model 3 and Model Y pretty much with no hiccups, which was critical to their success. And in late 2020, Tesla finally started to release the beta version of the full self-driving to a very limited number of owners. In December 2020, Elon receives an Axel Springer Award in Germany, and during an interview with the CEO, Elon was asked when Tesla can deliver full autonomy. Elon said, "I'm extremely confident that Tesla will have level 5 next year, extremely confident 100%. Now we are heading into Q4 of 2021, and Elon just announced that the Cybertruck will be delayed until late 2022, and the Roadster is delayed until 2023, barring any drama. So that means it will be 3 years from the Cybertruck unveiling to an actual delivery, and for the Roadster, it could be 6 years from the unveiling to an actual delivery. I remember waiting 2 years from the time I reserved my Model 3 to my delivery, and it felt like a very long time because of the anticipation and excitement, and that's exactly why Tesla can seemingly get away with these delays. Yes, Elon usually is overly optimistic with his timelines and estimates, and it's no longer a surprise if Tesla misses a deadline, but they almost always eventually deliver on what they promise. Yes, it can be frustrating when Elon tweets in March that we will get an FSD opt-in button in approximately 10 days, and now it's been 6 months and we still don't have it. But we Tesla fans always seem to let it pass because we know that Tesla is constantly pushing the bar and trying to progress the stagnated auto industry forward. They are making some of the most exciting cars and products that are usually worth the delays. Now, I bought my Model 3 in 2018, and I have always planned to keep it for 10 years in hopes of one day using it as a fully autonomous robotaxi. And I wouldn't be surprised if my Model 3 is 10 years old by the time Level 5 FSD is actually here. But I know if that does happen by 2028, I'll definitely be happy. And if you're currently waiting on a Tesla, just know it's probably going to be worth the wait. What do you think of the Tesla delays? Do you think it's becoming too much of a problem? Or do you think this is just what comes with being so aggressive in the tech and auto industry? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more Tesla and tech videos in the future. My name is Andy. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks to Omaze for sponsoring this video. Visit omaze.com/AndySlyPlaid.